Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. John Harbaugh starting his Giants tenure against the rival Cowboys. Great Sunday night kickoff here for Week 1. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Wow. Oh, big hole left side. Inside the 20.
We're seeing a lot of this around the league, Mike, as defenses continue to adjust to controlling for explosive plays. They're playing with a lot of depth. They're saying, we're not going to let you throw the ball over our head. So that's why these guys are such weapons. It can be short throw, long run. And just because you don't try to throw it 1,000,000 yards doesn't mean you can't have explosive plays in the passing game.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First carry now for Jaden Blue. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. First chance to show what they can do all season. One play in, one quick first down. Dak fake to Williams. Now he'll throw out to his right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On second down, it's Dak. That's complete to Devontae Turpin. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
And it's 3rd down.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. They'll let the fullback try to push the punt. And he will have a Cowboys first down. They're able to convert by plenty on 3rd and 1.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory. And certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Now going to get a stoppage. Injured player. Oh, it's CeeDee Lamb who is shaken up. Not what you want to see. Quarter 1 of Week 1. A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Devontae Williams. And good red zone running here. Taking it inside the 10-yard line. Pickup of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll go again here with Williams. Javonte Williams into the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. His kick is good. Cowboys come right back to tie it at 7.
To kick off for the Cowboys.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Malik Hooker there on the tackle.
36-yard line. 1 yard gain.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
There's an air of excitement, Mike, anytime they call his number on the ground, and I think we can see why. You just need to catch the defense off guard for a split second, and he'll be through, sprinting downfield before they have any chance to react.
And he'll get forward for about a yard. The veteran, Kenny Clark, in on the stop.
Kenny Clark in on the stop. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
So,
9.
from the 37, here's 2nd down and 9. That is caught out wide on the RPO. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
15 yards.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw and still result in a big game.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Deron Black. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 25. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. This one is caught by Turpin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another first down. Play action now. Prescott.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
See what they do on 3rd and 4. Up operating from the gun. Here's Dak. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And he'll be taken down. A huge play for Dallas. 42 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short. So 1 quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. More from MetLife Stadium after this. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. Lou will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. As we are ready to get back underway. Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Giants 7. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
Dart gonna fake it to Scatterboot and look to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Dart going to throw here on second down. And that ball incomplete.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
On third down, they'll run with Tracy. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the Giants first down on a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll run, and this is Cam Scatterboot. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. That's Jalen Thompson up from his safety spot to bring him down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second.
Here's a toss to Scatterboot, heading right. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, that's it.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A 1-yard gain brings up third and 6.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down.
Good set. Hurry. Go loose. Get up.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
A give out of the gun, and it's Scatterboo. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Bell on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the Cowboys' 19-yard line.
Second and 5. Off the bootleg, here is Dart. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Georgia. Hey, a little less. A little less.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. Dart into the end zone, touchdown. Jackson Dart excites the Giants with a score. Well, they were not hiding anything there. The quarterback takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for the touchdown.
And this was a run from the jump, Mike. There was no disguising anything. There was 10 guys blocking and 1 guy running. And in this case, it's the quarterback taking it in for 6.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Drive begins with a run by Williams. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. He was a 1,000-yard rusher a year ago and looking good to start this season as well.
It's just so good to see Javonte Williams back, Mike, playing at this level. It looked like he might never be the same. You think back to that ACL tear back in 2022. It kind of took him a couple seasons, but last year, he looked better than ever first year with the Cowboys, and now here he is trying to build on that in year 2. They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. It's into the hands of Pickens once again. From the 44 now, here's second and 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5. At the Giants.
He'll throw again. Dak. That's brought in right side by Pickens.
Complete to George Pickens. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. Third and a yard. Prescott again. That is intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He'll step up and run, and he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Cowboys' 27-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. The pressure gonna cave in on him. He will go down.
It's a loss of 14.
Former 3rd overall pick,
Quinn
Quinnen Williams, taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbor. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line.
Gain of 26 yards.
And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down.
15-yard line.
A carry here for Tracy. And the strength on display, rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
Tackled at the 7-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart. And he'll take it on in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. The extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good. And the Giants have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Short throw brought in by Schoonmaker. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
At the 35-yard line.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. He's got his man. It's Pickens. Now a signal, timeout call. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. Center leads him to the line for 1st and 10.
First down.
To the air again. Prescott. And he's not going to be able to escape the rush here. He goes down. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. He'll start this on the ground with Blue. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Brings up second and 9 at the 27-yard line.
Prescott. He's got that complete to Turpin. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
To number 9.
A gain of 24 through the air. That's good for a Dallas first down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
Marvell Reese on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's second and 8. Back to throw is Prescott. The second down throw is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On third down, Prescott. He'll find Floodroy. That's complete. He'll come up now again. Good news, it's first and 10.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Dallas.
Prescott now. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
And it's third down.
He'll try to run for it with Williams.
If you send your field goal unit on the field, Mike, it gives you a chance to chip away at this deficit. And I think I'm keeping my offense on the field. I'm going to one of my critical plays on my call sheet. Keep this drive alive. The hope is to come away with 6. Oftentimes, these critical downs come down to who executes the best. In this case, Mike, the defense executed when it mattered the most. Big fourth down stop, and now they're going to get the ball back.
On play action, it is Dart. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
Get set! You're good. Set!
Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
This one, batted away. It's incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
To return, it is Turpin. a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Play fake. Prescott. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Abdul Carter starting the season with a bang. His 2nd sack in the season opener. Come to the line. Got some work to do now. It is 2nd and long. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. And they're going to get him for a 2nd time. He goes down again.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
This one is caught by Turpin. And that one's going to be shut down. They are short of the line to gain. No 1st down, and the punt team will come on here on 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
Here's Austin to return. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. They'll start this on the ground with Scatterboot. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. That's Jalen Thompson up from his safety spot to bring him down.
36-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down. A pickup of 8.
Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll run with Scatterboot. And the defense all over that one. They stop him. There is no gain.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
On 2nd down, Dart. Quick slack looked in by Neighbors. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Good play calling rhythm. Drive continues. Another 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll try the right side with Scatterboot. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
4 yards.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
They'll go again with Scatterboot.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Dart going to keep this on his own read, and that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Once again, it's Scatterboo. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up or down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
That's caught, and it's Cam Scatterboo. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Cavante Turpin on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Inside the 40. To the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 94 yards. Touchdown, Dallas.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Greg, it is a beautiful thing to watch. 11 come together. We always focus on the return man, but the entire special teams unit paves the way for that score.
And all week, Mike, when you talk to this group, the coaches thought they had an advantage in the return game, and I think we can see why. They felt their scheme and their blockers was a great matchup against this kickoff unit, and in this case, it's very easy to see why.
They've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboo. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2.
Second down
brings up
and 8.
Second and 8.
Up the middle with Scatterboo. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Giants.
And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. That one targeted for Malik Neighbors. It'll be second down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
He'll step up and run this. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Brings up third down.
They'll try to run for it with Scatterboo. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down to the backfield on third and short.
A loss of 2 yards.
They'll go, and here's Dart. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And he will have a Giants first down. It's a gain of 12 on fourth down.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
319 a set. Dude. Alert, Panther.
On the give, Scatterboo. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Second and 10.
Good sec.
They'll drop to throw. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. Out of the shotgun. It's Dart. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Savon Revel. And the Cowboys are right back in this one.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 33-yard line.
This is first and 10. They'll run here. And he surges for a gain of about 5.
The Cowboy ball carrier, Greg Newsom on the tackle. A gain of 5.
Here's second down.
Second and 5 at the Giants' 27-yard line.
Dak to throw. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And third down coming up.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Prescott from the gun on third down. Into the hands of Pickens. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
On the ground, Williams. Cowboys are going to have first and goal. He's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
They'll run. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on first and goal. Second down, goal to go. With the fullback trying to power it home. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. The kick is good. However, there is a penalty flag down. The defense might have gotten a head start.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Open man downfield, that's Neighbors. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
26 yards. And the Giants first down.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. That's caught over the middle by Johnson. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. And here comes the whistle and a timeout. 7 seconds to go.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On 1st down, Dart. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Alert, Panther. One leg. One leg, Panther.
Here we go. One final play. And that is incomplete. They took the end zone shot of the final play. It's a heartbreaking finish, as this one will come to an end. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the